Hello everyone and welcome back to 1404. We are still under siege and the Cardinal is ramping up his forces. So there is now a second invasion force coming in and a third one, as I can see, is being blueprinted there. So he kind of like, commissioned them somewhere else and they're on their way. So what I will need to do is, first of all, I need to get some more tools over, and luckily we do have a ship rather destroyed right now. Pegasus on the way getting some more tools over. I think I'll also stop the tools trade route there for now. But he really wants Rose Yard, right? So he's now attacking the next tower, and as we can see, he's got the upper hand. So I will also now send my main force over. Just here, I can really position them, not anywhere else, right here. So there's the influence area already of the enemy, and I can't just place them there. But we can place them here, and they should be able to help us with protecting the tower. So this force is on its way now. I'm also going to send another force over because I think he's not going to stop in Rose Yard there just anytime soon. Right, so we can do this. Let's send them over there for now, the other force. And I will probably need to get rid of this cattle farm or this cattle farm there, or at least some of the fields here, right? So that we can get another troop camp in here. And I will just get these, these cattle farms over here. There's still plenty of room there, right? So there we have it, 18 of 18 again. And now I think my tools are in. Let's just quickly also get them over so I can continue building some more towers. It's really the watchtower that I'm building there. It has, there's not that much variety there when it comes to these towers there. And I'm going to just place, let's make it 2 more. Here we can actually squeeze in another one, and this is actually a bit of a difference there to Anno 1800 there as well, and I think it's a difference that I don't like so much, as the towers can attack directly, right? So I place them and they can attack right away. This seems a bit unfair, so I can just basically spam everything full with towers and the enemy doesn't really have a chance there of advancing anytime soon. Of course, it's good for us right now because we profit from that, but on the other hand, if we make an invasion on the enemy, we suffer from that mechanic as well. And I'd rather have it like in Anno 1800 that if you build a defense tower, it does need a couple of minutes before it's ready for action, before it has trained the troops, right? So that's basically a better system there, I think, in order to counter the spamming of defensive towers so early. Now, let's just check it out. We can also build another medium warship, and the cool thing is we can actually build 2 of them. Let's go ahead and build 2 of them. Holy cow, we could even go with 3 if I wanted to. I'm not doing that right now. We have enough money there anyway. But another 2 is going to be golden. We have lots of building materials in Mount Fort, except for stone perhaps. But I would really like to go ahead here and get us a few more grain farms out, because we definitely want to ramp up our bread production as well, which is getting a bit low there overall. So more bread for the world. This one here fortunately doesn't need any stone, so we can basically go ahead with, let's make it 4. Let's make it 4 of them for now, right? Then we make our little connection here. A good deal is always a welcome change. Getting that bread running and popping. This one and this one. There you go. And then I will need a couple of more windmills, so 2. There you go, that's the first one. And then we're going ahead with the second one. And we still have some wood. We do have some wood, not a lot though. So for the next bakery, I think we can afford 1. Right, and that's it. So I will need to get a bit more wood over then to Mount Fort as well. And I think I'm also, let's also commission a trade ship. So that another big one. And then I've got a second one. Santa Maria is in Frozham. Why in Frozham? Because we got 3 stone deposits in Frozham and we need to use them. We don't have enough stone right now, and stone is pretty important by now in my city. So I definitely want to get enough of that in. So another one here. There you go. Whoops, that was bad on my part. Did cost me a bit, but it's fine. And then we have this one. There you go. Another one that we hopefully kind of like can squeeze into this mountainside there. Perfect. That's going to be a lot of stone. We need that for the upgrades, but also for the monuments that we're starting soon, and my harbor area, which needs a ridiculous amount of stone. And speaking about stone, we have 170 available right now. With all the upgrading, we don't need it for the buildings right now, but I do need it for the streets, right? So we want to continue there, step by step, improving our road infrastructure. And just these couple of upgrades cost me already that much. Can't be true, really. Just check it out. Am I building the right road there? Because I defeated an enemy unit. Oh, righto. My units are successful. So the next camp was destroyed. My patrols are also doing a good job of prohibiting any kind of transporters arriving there at the moment. Let's get this ship back home again. And the next warship is out. Perfect. The next warship will get some more building materials, I think, to another place. And wait a second. Where's my main fleet? There's my main fleet. I'm thinking about taking that castle down, though, for now. Those... it's probably not enough. Also, I need to check real quick my consumption rate. So, because we upgraded so much in the last episode, my salt is now going down a bit. We got still salt available, so there's still room to get cracking with that. So, the next salt mine here and another salt works right next to that. And this salt work will get its own charcoal burner then as well. Right here at the outer edges of town. That's a nice production there. It's really far out there right already, so we're probably going to have another marketplace then here at some point, and then get rid of them, but for now we are golden. And there we would have another one. That's just a mining spot though, right? So I can use this one for another salt mine. There you go. And the salt works I'm going to have over here then in my industrial zone. Just nice and dandy. And do we have enough coal really? Yeah, coal is full now thanks to the coal mines. It's looking good. The other products are also looking good for the patricians. Only the bread is really running out. Perhaps the books there a bit. But books is also quite easy. And we do have just the perfect island for that in Tremund, right? So Tremund is just... it's really great, this island here. And what I can see is that we are full on indigo most likely. Yep, we are.
Ready. You are only one step away.
Alright, the next warship, so he doesn't like that, of course. He hates us more and more, by the way, so there's not much chance here for peace. Right, let's use those two warships there and get them also down here somewhere.
One of your plants has stopped
and we're still at 4k
goods.
sitting, that's good. Have I lowered any kind of taxes? Yeah, the citizens, we can increase them again. That would bring us to 4.7. And patricians, we can also increase that to 5k now. Basically where we're sitting here. 5k.
You defeated an enemy unit.
Very good. Ah, perfect. There were also troops trying to get over. And as you can see, my patrols quickly took them out. Let's also pump out another army. There you go. We have the provisions for that. And I will probably also commission a couple more. So 2 more, there you go. A bit of bread though, we lack that at the moment. There should be the ship now coming over to Mount Fort then soon. And for Frozeham, I do have this trade route there available, right? That is already full though. Is it transporting also? And it's transporting logs. We now have, in addition, the stone production in Frozeham. So I'm going to create a second trade route here, right? So Frozeham, we have that right now, and instead of the logs, so I'm going to get rid of the logs. The ship is still on the way. We're going to do this manually then, and I'm going to take the linen garments, so 2 times cider, 2 times linen garments, and then I'm going to create a new trade route that is building material 2. That is coming, so the first one is already coming from Roseyard, and the second one is now coming from Frozeham. And this one is taking then the logs that we have in Frozeham 2 times, and it's also taking the stone 2 times, making this much more efficient than overall for my trade routes. And there you go. And as we can see, we do also need a lot of logs by now in Sleepy Hollow. And my latest medium trade ship, the Santa Maria 2, is going to be on this job. The other ship, we do need to manually quickly unload the logs. There you go. What do you want? Beggar asks me to decline. We're going to decline it this time. 25,000 we get out of this one, and we can safely do this. And there is a nice source of money now, and we can definitely repel them if they arrive. Or if they invade, right? We do have now the army here, and there's more provisions than coming for the very next one. Perfect. Building materials are once again in Mount Fort, and here we're full on the flour really. So can I upgrade this one? I cannot. So let's build us a second warehouse then to this area, and the bread needs to flow. We can definitely go with 3 more just in this corner, and let's also upgrade that warehouse there. We still have a few materials available, so I'm not shy of building another grain farm. That we'll be able to do here. That would lead to another flour mill. Make it here, and that leads to another bakery over here then as well. And then we have used exactly the amount of logs that I still had available. Perfect. And I've increased the volume of my bread. Let's just check it. Also, we take 4. It is, I think, a still tuna, which is a small trade ship. So the 3 here are working. The efficiency is high, very good, and it doesn't take more than it can. So that is being produced, as we can see. So there's still room here to improve, right? Next up, we have in Ashgabat a medium trade ship here waiting in the harbor area, and we get lots of materials, and I'm going to use them. Oh, Roseyard also has a thunderstorm now. This island is really beaten. Holy cow, a thunderstorm is forming. These are pretty dangerous, by the way. So, right, as we can see, it's also looking really, really dark and rainy and stuff like that. Poor cows. Unfortunately, we don't have any roofs for them, but it seems like they still enjoy it out here. Just beautiful looking, really. Thing is, though, we could see some lightning, and with that also some fire then. So we need to prepare for eventual fires now popping up here, and then I will build a fire station right next to the building materials. We have enough of that, but that's really it. Let's go back down here to Ashgabat with the building materials. We need to pump out more books as well. Stone. It's just amazing how much we produce in Ashgabat now, and how much we have, right? It's beautiful to see, really. Let's get more tools. Yeah, there's already the first fire. And it's a warehouse.
Absolutely.
The warehouse will need its fire station now. And let's just connect it with the other production buildings there as well, a bit with the roads, just in case. Okay, welcome back to Tremund then. First of all, what we need to do here is getting some more storage up. I'm going to upgrade these houses here plus the depot, that we increase the storage for it. Let's just see how much we can really hold there now. Over 100 tons, perfect. Next up, I do need more book production, so I'm going to go with 2 more bookmakers, printing presses. There you go. Right, then we have the paper mill. Logs we have plenty of. I just need more river slots now, so we have another river slot available in this area. There you go, for the paper that we get out of that one. And then, yeah, well, definitely we'll need a lumberjack hut though, right next to it, delivering the logs. And then it's all about the indigo that we have over there. And the cool thing just about this island is there really is no need for any wells or norias. We can just basically build them here, basically everywhere, really. This island is fantastic for that feature that we have here. There you go, a couple more indigo plantations. And this one. Then we're basically spamming them here. And of course, as always, the game is pretty bad at getting those fields out in a proper way. We need to do it ourselves. So there you go, we got all the fields again. Let's also upgrade the warehouse. And with that, yeah, we've boosted the books production now. However, what we can see is the books trade route is still pretty bad. Where's the ship for that right now? Marco Polo it is. It is at the moment actually already... No, it's over there. So it's in the harbor area of Sleepy Hollow right now. Let's go No, wait a second. It should be here. There it is, yep.
And you will be able to
let's just keep you... Let's just get you back. I think we're actually going to put Marco Polo off of this. And we're going to get Arena on this new trade route now here. Because I need to double the volume for that. We got the books. There you go. We got lots of books already in store. And we can also pump it up to 55 each. And we're also going to go down here on the 55. And then we go with the glass 2 times. And get this one over there as well to Sleepy Hollow then. At least if we can, because we're full on glass right now. It's not going to be Marco Polo anymore. It's going to be now Arena, my bigger ship. And my faster ship at that as well. Speaking about ships, I do have some 600 honors still. So we could still go with the last upgrade here. For another 20 tons of cargo hold capacity. Also the speed is increased by 15%. That just sounds really good overall. On the other hand, allowing the hostile takeover is seems like a very nice idea too. So we could purchase then shares and stuff like that. Let's actually go ahead and have the last upgrade here. So that's 600 honor. Holy cow, it's a lot. With that we could also get our reputation up with the Grand Vizier. Let's go with the reputation. That is it's just better overall. Let's get Marco Polo over there to Lord Richard. And we're going to purchase them.
The importance of this quest.
Let's just check it out there too. We got a fleeting ship. There's some quests here, right? Unfortunately, we are really stuck with other things to do right now. Pick up the goods at his warehouse. I don't have the I do have the ships. I've got 2 ships available. Let's go down here. Giacomo and try do his quest there for us. Meanwhile, we got lots of building materials available again in Sleepy Hollow. That's great because we want to build. Bread is still going down. Meat is also going down now. That would be something that I need to reinforce. But what we can do now, and what I would like to do, is now getting that harbor area then up, and also my city infrastructure. So we do have, let's just check it out, a couple more buildings available there, I think, for my city. Right, that would be great for us. I think the noblemen, they do need a... Do they need a service building? They don't need a service building. None. Right? They would just like to get a few more products out there, like spices, like wine.
Is anything else I can help you with?
And wine we have down here that needs the grape, and it needs the barrel cooperage. Getting getting actually quite a lot. Bolham. We have iron deposit in Bolham. We do have everything here available in Bolham really to get the wine production going. I think I'm going with that. We still need to build another
your city.
trading ship there for that.
Troops are landing on your coast.
And Roseyard once again get some more action. There's still the thunderstorm raging here as they're landing, right? But I've got my troops now here and the towers. There's no way that he can take this one. We, by the way, have a very new building, a very interesting building, the fire brigades and carpenter house in one, right? So repairs buildings and fights fires. Let's just have a look at where we have the firefighters, though, and overlapping is totally fine. So fire coverage is really good for Sleepy Hollow. The other thing is the carpenter house. It's also not that bad. I would still like to go with that fire brigade, especially in this district. As we can see, we've got lots of damaged buildings and fires occasionally. So having this one will just work fine. It's huge, though. It is really huge. Let's just check it out. Yeah, we do need to get rid of all of these houses there to build one of that right here.
Ship ready
for my city. And let's have a paved road around it right away, so that we do have a proper looking fire brigade in general. Looking really cool there. Nice one. Now the next trading ship is out, Excalibur. Oh my. And this one is going to be our next production for the wine. Let's just take really a lot of tools with us and a lot of stone there. And yep, let's get over there to Bolham. In Bolham, we can then also start with a log production. We're going to need that, plus the iron production, right? So there's two. Unfortunately, no coal deposits available there. That's still okay. Let's go ahead with, let's make it... I think 2 will be fine. I still would like to have a charcoal burner here too, right? So that's going to be the... Yep, it's going to be then here. And yeah, next quest fail. It's totally fine though. It's just a bit of money that we lack, and we do have... or that we are missing out, and we do have a really nice balance. But I need to boost my economy there further in order to support a increasingly larger fleet. And I'm going ahead with the next medium warship there, right? And about the ships, where's the large one? Large shipyard we could already build. I just need a few more tools, but that's it then. 30,000 it would need, right? It's huge. I'm going to implement this one though in the new harbor area that we are planning them soon, right? So we're going to get rid of all of that here and then start a new harbor from scratch. A new efficient harbor that we have then for all of that. The materials are on the way. How's it looking down here? The fighting is still raging on, but they really don't stand a chance at all. No prob. I'm continuing here with a bit of city development then. So we do have more paved roads in the harbor area now. So this big, grand, you know, coastal site is getting improved there as well with everything that we have. And we still have this empty spot there where I wanted to get a special building in. Let's just check it out. We do have a couple of these special buildings available now. And I think it was a spy master house or something like that. There's also a room for the medic in this area, but it's not looking really great. So there it is. It is this manor house that we have there. We do have two options available. One of this style here that reminds me of Anno 1502 and in 1503, and in that case here this one looks more like an embassy, and I think I like that a lot about it. Let's place it there. It also gives me some money, so 100 credits or 100 coin on top of that, because every one of these manor houses reduces the maintenance costs on the island in general, right? And this one I like a lot because it looks really like an embassy that is just situated there in the harbor area right away. So it makes sense to have something like that here. And that's a proper entrance for the city. We get lots of stone there still available, so we can occasionally continue, you know, upgrading those roads there, especially here in the harbor area then as well, make the city look better and better overall. And a lot of stone, of course, is coming in from all the different islands now that we have. I think I still have... Wait a second. First of all, this ship has arrived now in Bolham, so we can go ahead, get the building materials off board, upgrade the harbor building once more, getting these storage depots out. Let's make it 4. And then I can definitely unload the rest. There you go. Having enough there. And then we can go ahead here with the iron mine that I want to have there. The iron smelter that I need. Let's just place it as far away as possible, because then we can still squeeze in a charcoal burner that is going to provide for the coal. Just in this area. Right, and this is already the iron production. Let's upgrade the warehouse. We need the iron then for the barrels to make for the wine. Right down here. The grapes or the vineyard, so the grape fertility I do have. I just need a few more materials now before we can start with that new production chain. It's already then one of the more complex ones. It does require a few steps before the wine comes out in general. And then we have the whole meat thing. For that I will need to get some more tools to Roseyard. There you go. And then we can go ahead with more of these cattle farms, because this is the culprit right now. This is where we lack for the meat, and meat we should really get in a lot for people. There's the next baggers. So once again we can decline. That's 25k on top of that, so really a lot of money there flooding in. But he will, pretty soon now invade us. We should be prepared for that, but I think we are. More meat. There we can still squeeze in one more, and out here I think we can also use one more, right? Yep, there it is. Another 18 feels working just fine. Just here by that. Oh, really? They're attacking in Bolham. I did not expect that. They want money. 14,000. That was still a nice trade-off, right? So they paid us, the nobleman paid us 25k, and they demand 14k. So we still made a nice profit of 10k without, or even more, without any kind of work. I could have sent my troops over, but nah, that's just taking a long time and would bound my resources. Speaking about troops, I think, yep, we can get the next military camp out. There you go, making us more well prepared against the Cardinal, and Leif likes us even more because of that. A very nice Leif. As we can also see, the carpenter here is working its job, doing its magic, so the buildings are getting repaired. And I would like to have another expansion of the city area, so another district that we can place up here. In this area there's still no marketplace really. There is some charcoal burners, right? So at some point of course we're going to get rid of them. For now though, let's just create a few more blocks then right here. And I think, yeah, this area we'll leave open then for service buildings.
Stopped producing goods.
This one, and also going all around here, just creating a nice new area. Yep, let's have this block go all the way up here. And then around it again. And here we're going to have something. I don't know yet, right? Perhaps also a room for education or something like that. And then we have more houses just there, as my town is growing and growing. And that's what we want. Yep, I should be able to use here too. Getting out there.
Fire is devastating your city.
It's only Sleepy Hollow. We definitely do have the firefighters for that. And a new district has been created with that. I'm still going to keep these charcoal burners there available for now, right? So they're working at, yeah, 70-80% efficiency still. That's golden. And then we can basically go ahead. This area I'm going to reserve for the palace, right? So there's going to be a palace, a big one, and there's the cathedral then for my town. Excalibur is also back again. We do need some stone. We got lots of stone available there right now. Production is really looking good on that. And also some more logs, right? And some more tools to really start with that wine production then in Bolham, where we We want
Corsairs
to have
are
something
attacking your ship.
bigger, attacking, no prob. Fine for now. We're still working a bit on the meat there, right? So meat is out at the moment.
got a
This
good
is something,
deal there.
and also my bread is going down there a bit. The rest is looking still fantastic. And we can continue here then in the next episode. Stay tuned.